John's speech title is Crowdfunding Fit for Green.
Hey, John.
Welcome guests. Today I'm here to speak to you to ask for your help. We need the help of the higher education community in order to push our company Fit for Green forward. Before I go into what help we need, I want to talk to you a little bit about the company, a little bit about the journey that we've been on, what we need, and then highlight next steps for you. So let's start with who is Fit for Green. Fit for Green is a group of sustainability-minded people just like yourselves. We want to change the world. More specifically, what we want to do is rally the fitness community to be part of the fight for climate change. So we want to get the fitness community going and really riled up to do this. Our mission at Fit for Green is to be the conduit between people and their personal contribution to environmental sustainability. Let's talk a little bit about our journey. Fit for Green started when we were exposed to really bad pollution. That's really what kicked it all off. It's sad to say, but we were in China, and one day in China the pollution had overrun the area. There's more about it in the pamphlets that you have in front of you, but that's what really started us off. And then we said, we're going to make fitness equipment that generates energy. So we started on these spin bikes, and the big room of spin bikes, but there was really bulky battery packs, and it was really expensive. And then we changed to this other solution, which we installed at 3 different universities, and we were funded by organizations like yours at these universities. We installed at University of California, Irvine, Cal State Sacramento, and also the University of Illinois in Chicago. So all 3 of those places. And all of them were funded by student sustainability groups, so we're very pleased with that. Moving on from there, we have a new solution today that plugs right into the wall. We've tested this solution and we'd have great response. The price is the right point now. It doesn't cost much more than a regular bike does, and it plugs right into the wall, just like the power cord you see here. So all you do is you plug it in like regular gym equipment, and it puts the power back into the wall. We've also added a feature onto this, so every ride that you do on a commercial gym equipment, it's like a marathon, a walk for life. And what you're doing is you're generating money for environmental charities. See, all these gym equipments are starting to put Android consoles on them. And what happens when you have the internet on a machine? People want to advertise on those machines. So what we want to do right now is capture that. We want to welcome in the advertising. Nike, Dell, Apple, bring it on. You can put your logos on the screen. You can associate yourself with this environmental movement. And Fit for Green is going to be the platform, but we don't want them to pay for the advertising. We want them to donate for the advertising. So instead of paying us, they'll donate to Greenpeace. They'll donate to the Sierra Club. They'll donate to even Al Gore's The Climate Reality Project. So this way we're giving 2 things back. We're giving the energy back, and we're giving the money back to the charities. So the nice thing about that, why should you go for Fit for Green? Why should you fund us? And that's what I'd be asking if I were in your shoes. Number 1, this power is significant. So if you look at all the gym machines in the world, there's 2.5 million gym machines that get used every single day. That's a lot of power. When you look at all of those machines put together, they can generate 400 gigawatts a year. So everybody's asking, what's 400 gigawatts? You know, to put it in perspective, it's enough to power 40,000 US homes for the whole year, just with gym equipment. Now the power is significant, but the other part with the advertising, we could actually generate up to $5 billion a year for environmental charities if all of the equipment were enabled. So the opportunity is huge for helping the environment. The way we look at that too is 2.5 million consoles to advertise on, and if you advertise on all of those, just like pump top advertising, if you've ever seen that before. So those are the main reasons. Now, the 2 main reasons is 1, the power, 2 is the $5 billion that we could potentially generate, and number 3 is like you, we want to protect our environment, and we want to protect our precious natural resources. That's probably the biggest reason. So how can you help? This brings us to our next point. Fit for Green has been going around for a while now asking for funding. That's part of what you do with a startup company. You have to get some money to operate. As a commercial company, you can't just start working out of your garage and sell 1 and then sell 2 and then sell 3. So we've been going for funding and we're on the fence. between two markets. We have Fit Tech, which they call Fit Tech, and then Clean Tech. So there's two markets and we're on the fence, and that's the first strike against us. A lot of people don't like companies that are on the fence. We're trying to rally the community, so we're in this new area that nobody can really put a number on. Like, how much should we give them? Now, if we go to Clean Tech and you look at putting these machines together, Clean Tech's in the gym, it's not really that big when you compare it to wind or solar. It's not at the gym level, it doesn't generate a lot of power. So it doesn't attract Clean Tech for that reason, because that's what they look for, is big power generators. So we need help, we need funding, and that's where we want to ask you for funding. We have a unique way of doing this though. Everybody heard of Kickstarter before? So Kickstarter is a project where people go for funding, and usually what they do is they say, you donate $50 to me, and then I will give you one of my items when it's done. Well, Fit for Green is commercial gym equipment, so they're larger. So we want to put a spin on crowdfunding. What we want to do is ask all the sustainability groups for 25% down, and we need 50 groups, so 50 groups in order to get started. If we had 50 groups donated, that would be enough to get Fit for Green going, pretty much prime the pumps. That would start our company. And then we would deliver the equipment from between 6 and 9 months. Now, the next steps are that we want to educate you more on actually what this is. We don't want to just go around the groups and say, everybody donate now. We want to talk to you about the equipment, number one. We want to talk to you about putting this equipment in, because usually when we're driven by sustainability groups, the students have programming that goes in. So they advertise it, they have other students come in, they even have contests around it. So we want to talk to you about all of those things that go with installing Fit for Green. And then we want to tell you about the packages that are available. So we're going to have a 3-part seminar. When we invited you all today personally, we're going to invite you again to the seminar series, and we hope to educate you more on what the solution is before we move into the area where we try to get 50 groups for funding. It's important that we get the 50 groups before we start. We can't get 40 because 50 is our minimum number to start, so we will not be able to start before that. So in closing, I just want to again appeal to you for this help with getting Fit for Green going, and we want to change the world and empower the fitness community to be part of our fight. Thank you very much.
So my group didn't show up, so I thought if I'm welcome.
Come join us.
Good?
Yes, of course.
All right. I'm David.
Hi, David.
Hi, David.
Hi, David. You can sit.
Oh, thank you.
I think you were meant to join us.